Hi Virgo, welcome back to Omkara Tarot to another you and yours reading. Virgo, these are general collective readings, will not resonate with each and every one of you, so take what works for you and just leave the rest. So let's begin. My angel spirit guides, please bless this reading for Virgo and send them the messages they need to hear the most at this time. Thank you. So Virgo, as always, we're going to take an angel blessing card first and then we'll start your reading. My angel spirit guides, one card for, before I started even asking, the card came out, Virgo. It says, speak your truth. If there's anything that you have been holding back for a long time, you've not been speaking of your innermost desires maybe, or something that you have to say to somebody, I think now would be a good time to speak up for what you want. Okay, so let's keep this beautiful card here. And see, before I could even spread the cards out and pick one, this just popped out. And here I have victory for you as well, bottom of my deck. Okay, so whatever you're going to now do is going to lead you to a lot of victory, but make sure you speak your mind, are very clear about what you need, what you want. Okay, speak your truth. All right, so let's begin your reading now. You and yours reading for you and the person who is influencing you or affecting your energy the most at this time. This could be anyone, could be a boss, could be a parent, could be a lover, could be an ex, could be a secret admirer, a child, anyone who's around you who could be affecting your energy right now. So let's see who that's going to be for you, Virgo. Welcome back, all my subscribers. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of the Omkara family and supporting this channel. I'm very, very grateful. And if you're new here, we welcome you to this channel. Do subscribe and become part of us. We welcome you in. So, okay, so Virgo. So Spirit, what do we have for Virgo? Virgo newbies, let me explain this. I've set down two sets of cards. One is for you, one is for your partner, and in the center I'm going to have your mutual energies. This could be your what you can expect. It could be guidance, could be any messages that you need to hear right now. Bottom of my deck I have the Sun. It's in reverse. So the Sun card whether it's upright or reverse, it's always a good card. So things are kind of going okay with you. There's nothing to kind of really worry about. May not be feeling top of your game or top of the world, but things are just flowing and they are fine. Sun card in reverse is like, okay, I'm fine kind of a card. And if you need a personal reading, Virgo, my email is in the description box below. You can reach me there. So let's start opening your cards, Virgo. Let's see what the energies are bringing in for you. Three of Cups, Three of Wands, Death card, Eight of Pentacles, Five of Swords, and the Seven of Cups. Okay, for person B, Knight of Cups, Six of Swords, the World, Four of Swords, Ten of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles. All right. So let's start with the energy of person A here. They are feeling a little sad here. It feels there's no celebration in their life. They want to return back to something the way that things used to be. There was happiness earlier. They want to go back to the way they were feeling, maybe to a partner or somebody who they really had a lot of happiness for. But there's been some kind of a fight here. Maybe somebody was a little like a dictator here. It was always their way or the highway. They were trying to win at all cost. But whatever has happened here, it's led to a feeling of no reconciliation, feeling of no happiness and stress around this dynamic. Person A really wants to return back to the way things were. They want to now be over all the stress and tension that has been created, I think, between the two of you. Maybe there's been a fight. Maybe somebody has been, it's like my way or the highway kind of an argument. Maybe there was this is in a family dynamic where it could be with some family member. It could be with your parent child something where one person is not kind of teaming up with the rest to come together in this happiness, in this celebration. Look at these three women here with cups in their hand and saying, hey, we're all in it together. But right now the 10 of Pentacles, which is the family card, is upside down, right? Because of somebody's selfish behavior, somebody's ego, always wanting to be right. But person A now wants to come out of this stress. They want something to return back to their life. Person A has a fear of change. They don't want things to change between them and this person. They don't want this chapter of their life to completely end either. But they do see that things are kind of quite bad at the moment between the two of you. Yes, this represents sometimes a mother figure, maybe the wife or an older woman, or sometimes it doesn't mean any of the above. It could just mean that somebody is not feeling that fertility, growth, abundance now that their other person has left or is leaving, or because of that fight. Person A just doesn't want to let that go. They're still holding on to the thought and that wish that this chapter really never comes to a total close altogether. Yes, it has kind of stagnated at the moment. There is no forward movement and no work being put in, I think, by either party here. And yes, again, the Five of Swords is here, the fight card, the person who is very arrogant and just wants to be winning all the time and not putting in any work. So, Eight of Pentacles, Spirit, in reverse. Why is the Eight of Pentacles in reverse? Person A is feeling there is no point in putting in any work because they feel that their person has already made their choice. They've made their choice, and because of that choice, person A is already feeling that they've lost the battle. They've lost the battle, they're feeling embarrassed, they're feeling humiliated, they're feeling that they can't win in the situation, as every time they do try, it ends up in a big fight like this where one person wins and the other one loses. So it's like fighting or working on a losing battle. That's how person A is feeling. But still hoping and wishing because they just don't want to give up completely either. Yes, for person A, they are really, really, really wishing something can happen. If only the other person would choose to reconcile, we could, just drop this fight once and for all and be together again. So, why is this person fighting, Spirit? Why is this Five of Swords here? What's this fight about? What's this fight about? Something which is not right. Something which is not just here. Something which is bringing an imbalance to this relationship. It's just ending, breaking hearts here. There's nothing really progressing, but it's just kind of breaking hearts. So, Seven of Cups in reverse, Spirit. Seven of Cups. Person A feels that by not choosing to be together and not making one choice and always being at crossroads, they don't have the passion left anymore. They don't know what to do. They feel every time they do try and take some forward movement, it backfires on them. So I have one person here, Virgo, who is disillusioned of trying to make up with somebody who somehow things are just not coming in connection with. They are so desperate to, drop the fight, not have heartbreak, having somebody choose not to fight with them, but somehow each time I think they try, they end up feeling like a loser and end up getting their heart broken here. This is not a very just situation, I would say. Let's see person B. What are they thinking? Knight of Cups in reverse. Yes, person B knows that whatever promises have been made till now have actually not come to fruition. They are well aware of things have not gone in the right direction. they also have the World card in reverse, right? So I don't think this person wants to totally end the chapter with person A either, but they are understanding now, they are realizing that it's time now to release all this anger and toxicity and bring some kind of a balance to this equation, which isn't there right now. From right now, they feel that all promises made either by them to the person or the person to them have only been promises and never kept. And because of that, things just keep going in the wrong direction here. That's the reason person B has their wand up and they are being defensive. They don't have any hope, or they don't believe that any promises made to them will fructify. They are quite convinced of the fact that this is an imbalanced relationship and it's better that I release person A because I don't trust them. I don't trust that they will bring any justice to this equation. Heart of hearts, this person is also very restless, Virgo. I don't know whether this side is you, this side is you, you would know. There's a lot of restless energy on this person's end as well, because this chapter is not shut yet. The same card is on both your sides. So this is an ongoing kind of spinning round and round and round and never coming to any conclusion here, which is making person B very, very restless as well. And maybe that's the reason I think person B is thinking of walking away. Somebody has walked away from this dynamic. And they're not talking either. They're trying to keep quiet. They're trying to keep to themselves. They are thinking of walking away completely, because whatever is happening between the two parties here is only giving them regrets and sorrow and nothing else. They feel that nothing is kind of ever going to get better. So the only way I can find peace in my life is by releasing some toxicity from my life. So Four of Wands, Spirit, why is this Four of Wands here? Person B is emotionally dissatisfied at the moment as well. They're not happy by the way things are. They have a lot of emotional dissatisfaction. 10 of Cups in reverse and the 9 of Cups in reverse. Right? Both these cards are representing emotional dissatisfaction. So, why is the 10 of Cups in reverse, Spirit, for person B? Why is the 10 of Cups in reverse? Person B is also kind of giving up the fight. They're saying, I don't even want to argue. I don't even want to fight. I don't want to work on this anymore. I don't want to send a message. I don't want to receive a message. I just want to move away to my happiness, I think. This person is concentrating a lot on, I think, their own work, their own stability, their own happiness. They are making this active choice to preserve themselves. They nurture their own self, to look after their own pentacle, their well-being right now. One more, Spirit? Yes, this is a choice. This person B has already made that choice. Two cards representing the same thing, Lovers in reverse and the Two of Wands, which both mean making an active choice. This is a choice that they've made. So what is this choice they're making, Spirit? What is person B? What is this choice that they've made? What's this choice that person B? One more. All repeating cards, Virgo. They've made an active choice, I think. They don't want this feeling of always getting false promises. This was your first card, person B. The same card is out again, Knight of Cups in reverse. They don't want to give a love offer. They don't want to receive a love offer. They don't want to trust anything which is going to not fructify, or they just want to come out of this always feeling abandoned and lost and feeling neglected kind of a situation. They are tired of feeling restless all the time. Even though they're feeling like this, person B also has the same two cards as person A. They also have a little bit of fear of change here. So whatever, I think you're both stuck to a certain dynamic, and because there is no clarity and no clear communication between the two of you, I think there's a bit of stuck energy, I think it's time, Virgo, whoever you are, person A or person B, it's time to have this clarity. Speak your truth. Be honest with what you want. Instead of just clutching on to something which is no longer going to work or is not working in the dynamic, and both two people always feeling this one's breaking my heart and you feeling this one's breaking my heart. You feel neglected, they feel you win. So there is a lot of back and forth energy going on without no clear communication between the two of you. So what's this Queen of Pentacles spirit for person B? Queen of Pentacles. I think person B is so concentrated on their pentacle and their own self-nurturing that they've kind of turned their back on person A because of this lack of happiness within this dynamic. They feel there is no wish fulfillment to be had, so I might as well take charge of my own life and kind of concentrate on my finances, my money, my future, or something like that. But I do see two people who do care and love each other. Both are heartbroken, both are disillusioned, but there is no clarity here in communication. Okay, so it's really time to speak your truth. Ace of Pentacles, wonderful. Six of Cups and the Seven of Swords in reverse. So what's this Ace of Pentacles spirit? Mutual energy, Ace of Pentacles. I think as much as both of you want to begin again with each other, there is a little bit of lack of passion here. There is a lack of belief, lack of passion because of the way things have happened in the past. There's no trust, there's no excitement left to have this Ace of Pentacles between the two of you. You may be thinking of starting something new for yourself, but when you think of this person or you think of this person, you only kind of concentrating on the bad memories. I have two cards suggesting the same in these three cards. Six of Cups in reverse, right? So staying too wrapped up in the past memories of how things haven't panned out is not allowing you, is not giving you the excitement or the trust or the passion to have this new beginning between the two of you right now, Virgo. So what's the Seven of Swords then, Spirit, in reverse? Staying in this stuck position for too long, Virgo, Spirit says, is going to backfire. If both of you don't take action, if both of you don't allow this conversation to happen between the two parties, this can backfire to a place where you may end up alone or losing each other. So this is a warning, I think, that let's take one more. Yes, this being in solitude and overthinking things and always kind of wondering whether or not, what should I do, both of you in isolation from each other and all the, kind of not having the clarity. You guys are trying to seek clarity by maybe spying on each other or asking other people about each other or just keeping a watch on each other, but never being clear in your communication. If this behavior goes on, Virgo, for too long, it's going to backfire. Okay, so this is a message, I think, for the two of you. Whoever needs to open up, talk to each other, I think take back control of your life, take back control of your situation, take back control of your relationship, whoever you two people are. And it's only by sitting on your seat of power and speaking with authority and honesty. Now, King of the Emperor, okay, the Emperor is a person who brings justice and fairness to a situation. So see here and see both sides of a situation and then pass your verdict, instead of just thinking of what has happened in the past and ignoring or leaving or not trusting your partner or the other person. So yes, it's time to take back charge, time to take back control, and please speak from your heart. Okay, speak your truth to the other person. If too much time goes by in solitude from each other, Virgo, this is going to backfire big time. So that's all I have for you. Take care, love and light. Namaste.